Hi, friends. I'm Christina Hufstetler. Welcome to my channel. Today, I just want to come to you and talk about something that is near and dear to my heart, and it's the pressure to comply in the medical community. So, I'm going to go back to where it started a little bit for me when I wish that I had done things differently. So, the pressure to comply. Let me be real with you first, though, Mama. The second you step into a doctor's office as that pregnant woman, right? You're put on kind of like what I want to say is like a conveyor belt. Like there's certain expectations from A to Z that's going to happen, right? Ending in the birth. They hand you a list of things that you need to do, routine tests, shots, interventions, hospital protocols. They say it's all just standard. Listen to what they told me. And here's the thing, standard doesn't mean safe, and standard doesn't mean necessary. And I really wish I had known that when I was a way younger mom. So before I go in any further, though, let me be clear. I'm not against doctors, nurses, or the medical community. We absolutely love them. We actually need them at times in our lives. I praise their hard work. They absolutely save lives and they do incredible work. And there's a time and a place for medical intervention. So please hear my heart on that. That's not where I'm going. But here's what I've learned. They aren't the end all be all when it comes to making the best decisions for you, your baby, or even your family. And when I was young, it was just do what they say, don't question, right? I just went along when I was pregnant with the recommendations because I thought, well, they know best. I didn't even think to question it. Is that you? So looking back, I wish I had just stopped and asked, is this really necessary? Like, what are the risks here? What are the alternatives? Are there any alternatives? Because once you say yes to just that one thing, right, they kind of just push you down a path where each decision that you make kind of feels less and less like your own, right? Now I know the power of research. And I want to extend that out and that invitation to every mama. Do not wait until you're in that hospital to start researching. Don't wait. Don't put it off. Don't say you'll think you'll have the time. I wish I had looked deeper into things like the vitamin K shot. What's actually in it? Is it really needed at all? It's not just a vitamin, I'll tell you that. That's what they sold me on. Routine ultrasounds. Are multiple scans even safe for me or my baby? Interventions during labor. Do they speed things up for me, like for us? Or is it more hospital convenience or doctor convenience? I've seen it happen, even with myself. So, because here's the truth, we just don't know what we don't know. And that's just it. We don't know what we don't know, and we trust a lot. I look back now and I realize that so many of my choices I made were actually based in fear. They were based in pressure some and just really lack of information. That's what I do what I do now because moms like you and me deserve better. We have our mama instincts in there for a reason, right? I felt that all along the way. The biggest thing I wish I could tell my pregnant self, my younger pregnant self, was to trust my God given intuition. And I want to ask you to do the same. Mama, you are your baby's first line of defense. You know your baby better than any doctor, any nurse, or any expert ever will. Your intuition is not an accident, it's designed for a reason. So if something doesn't feel right, it's okay to pause. Take a breath, research, pray, ask your questions. And you don't need permission to make the right choice for your baby. You don't need to explain why you say no to something that doesn't sit right with you. You don't need their permission to say no. Because at the end of the day, those doctors and nurses at those hospitals, they go home to their families, right? But you're the one who lives with the consequences of the choice you made for your baby in that moment, in that day. So you deserve to make those choices with full confidence, full informed consent you're want to be giving. If you're feeling like the system is pushing you into choices that just don't align with what feels right in your gut, I want you to know that you're not alone. You're not alone. That's why I created my Holistic Mama Bear page and my Mama Bear community. It's a place where moms like us can just ask questions. We can just share our story, share our knowledge, and feel empowered. How about that? Let's feel empowered instead of pressured. If you want to dive deeper into these kinds of conversations, because I'm going to tell you guys, I only know how to keep it real. join me, join us. I'm going to drop a link in the comments below this video so you can just grab it to join. Please answer the questions and I'll get you approved as quick as possible. And if you like this video, would you give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing, because I'm going to show up for all of this, these hard conversations. Thanks for joining me today.